session, and today's our session is about progressions. Consider the following pattern: 4, 7, 10, 13, 16 and so on. So pattern, which is nothing but a set of numbers, follows some rule. So in this pattern, each and every number in the pattern is called term. Each and every number. For example, 4 is one term, and 7 is another term, and 10 is another term. Every number in the pattern is called as term, right? So in this sequence of numbers, if you observe this sequence, it follows some rule. I mean, 7 is obtained by adding 3 to the first term, and 10 is obtained by adding 3 to the second term. 13 is obtained by adding 3 to the third term. 16 is obtained by adding 3 to the fourth term. See, in this sequence, that constant term that we are adding is here 3. That is called as common difference. So, what do you mean by arithmetic progression? It is a sequence of numbers in which each term is obtained by adding a fixed number to the preceding term except the first term. What do you mean by arithmetic progression? It is simply abbreviated as AP. It is a sequence of numbers. For example, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 and so on, in which each term is obtained by adding a fixed term to the preceding term except the first term. In this, 3 is called our first term, we call it as T1, and 5 is called second term, and 7 is called third term, and 9 is called fourth term, and 11 is called fifth term. In which arithmetic progression is a sequence of numbers in which each term is obtained by adding or subtracting a fixed term. You can see here we are adding a fixed number, that is 2. Here also we are adding a fixed number, that is 2. Here also we are adding a fixed number, that is 2. Here also we are adding a fixed number, that is 2. Okay, that fixed term is called as common difference, that is represented by D. So common difference D equal to second term minus first term, I mean T2 minus T1. T2 in the sense second term 5 minus T1 in the sense first term 3, 5 minus 3, that is equal to 2. Or else we can also represent it as T3 minus T2. T3 minus T2, I mean 7 minus 5, which is equal to 2. Or also we can represent it as T4 minus T3, I mean T4 here is 9 minus T3 is 7, so 9 minus 7, that is equal to 2. Or else we can represent it as T5 minus T4, fifth term minus fourth term, that is 11 minus 9, 2. Students, if you observe, in every case we got a fixed term, I mean constant, that is called 2 in this case. So that is called as common difference. So common difference is nothing but second term minus first term, third term minus second term, or else fourth term minus third term, or else fifth term minus fourth term. Okay, so such sequence of numbers are in arithmetic progression. If the constant, I mean common difference is same in each and every case, then the given sequence is in arithmetic progression. Okay, consider one more sequence. Can you say me, is it in given sequence is in arithmetic progression? Yes. If you observe this sequence 2, 4, 6, 8 and so on, in which 2 is called our first term, it is represented by the letter A, which is equal to 2, right? This is our term 1, term 2, term 3 and term 4, right? So the thing is how to find whether the given sequence of a number is in AP or not. I mean, if the common difference is constant, then we can say that given sequence of numbers in AP. You see here second term is T2, which is equal to 4. So let us find common difference D, that is T2 minus T1. T2 in the sense 4 minus T1 in the sense 2. 4 minus 2, 2. Let us find T3 minus T2, that is 6 minus 4, which is also 2. Let us find T4 minus T3, that is 8 minus 6, which is also 2. I mean constant term, common difference is constant in each and every case, then we can say that given sequence is in arithmetic progression. Can you say me, is the given sequence is in AP? 1, 3, 5, 9, 13 and so on. If you observe this sequence, here the first term is T1, 1, and the second term T2, that is 3. Okay, let us find common difference. Here 3 minus 1, T2 minus T1, which is equal to 2. T3 minus T2, that is 5 minus 3, 2. T4 minus T3, that is 9 minus 5, which is equal to 4 students. And here 13 minus 9, that is equal to 4. See, in this case, in this given sequence of numbers, is the constant, is the common difference is constant? Here common difference is not constant. Here it is 2, and whereas in this case we got 4. So if the common difference D, that is T2 minus T1 is equal to T3 minus T2, but it is not equal to T4 minus T3. Common difference is not constant in every case. Then can we say that the given sequence is in arithmetic progression? Children, that sequence is not in arithmetic progression. When can we say that given sequence in arithmetic progression? If the constant term, common difference is constant in each and every case, then we can say that given sequence of numbers is in AP. Okay. Now let us see another sequence of numbers. For example, 2, 4, 6, 8 and so on, in which 2 is called our first term T1, 4 is called second term T2, 6 is called third term T3 and 8 is called fourth term T4. So first term we can also call it as A. Okay, and so on. If you want to find nth term, that is going to be represented by Tn, or also we can represent it as An. The formula to find nth term of an AP, that is Tn, is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. This is the formula to find the nth term of an AP. Here A is called our first term and n is called nth term, how many terms, and D is called common difference. Okay children, so here for suppose here the fourth term is 8. How to find find here fourth term. What is the fourth term? Fourth term in the sense here n value is 4 is equal to a value is 2 and n value is 4 minus 1. And what is the common difference here, children? If the common difference is 2, right? So 2. I mean 2 plus 4 minus 1, 3 into 2. See, 2 plus 3 2 is 6. 2 plus 6, that is equal to 8. Can you observe, students, here? Fourth term is 8. Yes? If you observe this sequence 2, 4, 6, 8. So first term is, it is represented by A or T1. Second term is T2. How to obtain T2? T2 in the sense that is A plus D, children. Why we got it as A plus D? Because we know that A value is 2. And what is the common difference here? Common difference is 2, children. So I mean 2 plus 2, we got again 4. What is the third term? The third term is A plus 2D, children. What is the third term? A plus 2D. A in the sense here 2 plus 2 into D in the sense 2. 2 plus 2 into 2, 4. So 2 plus 4, 6, children. Now what about fourth term, children? Fourth term is A plus 3D. So I mean A value is 2 plus 3 into D value is 2. I mean 2 plus 3 2 is 6. 2 plus 6, 8. So if you observe the general form of an AP, actually the general form of AP is A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D and so on. A plus n minus 1 into D. That is the nth term of an AP. So this A plus D, A plus 2D and so on plus A plus n minus 1 into D is called general form of NAP. Right? Suppose this sequence is and so on. Now the question is how to find 10th term of NAP. I want to find 10th term of NAP. So as we know, children, nth term of an AP formula is A plus n minus 1 into D. Right? So we need to find which term? 10th term. I mean T, n value is 10. And we know that first term is 2 plus n is 10 minus 1 into, as common difference is 2. That is 2 plus 10 minus 1, 9 into 2. So 2 plus 9 2s are 18. So 18 plus 2, that is equal to 20. Once you observe, children, the first term, this is our first term T1. So first term T1 is nothing but A, and the second term T2 in the sense A plus D, and third term T3 equal to A plus 2D. Right? First term A, second term A plus D, third term A plus 2D, and fourth term is A plus 4D. Children, sorry, A plus 3D. Third term is A plus 3D. Students, if you observe here, fourth term in the sense A plus 3D. Third term in the sense A plus 2D. Second term in the sense A plus 1D. Now, can you say me what is the 20th term? So 20th term in the sense I can say that A plus 19D. Why it is A plus 90D, children? Because if you want to find fourth term, it will be n minus 1 into D. We know that nth term of an AP is n minus 1 into D. Here n is 4, right? So 4 minus 1, 3. I mean one number is decreasing here. If you want fourth term, A plus 3D. If you want 20th term, A plus 19D. Suppose if you want to find 24th term, it will become A plus 23D. A plus 23D. Suppose if you want to find 35th term, it will become A plus 34D. One number is decreasing. If you observe here, 24 means 23D. Right? So they will give sequence like that. and they will ask you to find, for example, they are asking to find 24th term. How to find 24th term? T24 is equal to, directly you can write as A plus 23D. So A value is 2 plus 23 into D value is 2. So 2 plus 23, 2 is 46. 2 plus 46, that is equal to 48. So what is the 24th term of an AP? Which is equal to 48, right? So children, if we revise the topic what we have discussed now, so the first thing is, first term T1 we represent it as A, and second term T2, that is A plus D, and third term T3, that is A plus 2D, and so on. Nth term Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D, right? Okay, and now let us discuss sum of first n terms of an AP. Sum of first n terms of an AP. For example, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus and so on up to 80. Okay, so far we have discussed about nth term of an AP, general form of an AP, and what is common difference, what is first term, that we have discussed. Now the topic is sum of first n terms of an AP. Okay, for example, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus and so on plus 80. Here what is the first term, children? First term T1 is equal to A, that is 1, and here it is given nth term Tn, that is equal to 80. This also we can call as our last term L, first term as T and the last term as L or Pn. So the formula for finding sum of n terms of an AP is Sn equal to n by 2 into A plus L if we know the last term. Okay, so see here number of terms are 80. So n value is 80 by 2. Sum of 80 terms. Here A is 1 and L is 80. Right? So n by 2, 2 1 ja, 2 40 ja. So 40 into 80 plus 1, 81. So 4 1 ja 4, 4 8 ja 32. So sum of first 80 terms, which is equal to how much? 3240. So what is the formula for finding sum of n terms of an AP? If last term is given, Sn is equal to n by 2 into A plus L. Okay. For example, consider this 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus and so on. So see here this is infinite AP. Here we don't know what is the last term. We don't know what is the last term. So 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus and so on, 28 terms. Total number of terms how many? 20 terms. Okay. Here we don't know what is the last term, but we know number of terms. So we have to find the sum of 20 terms. I mean, yes, 20. But if we don't know the last term, how to find sum of 20 terms or sum of n terms? The formula is, if we don't know last term, for finding sum of n terms is n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Children, what is the formula for sum of first n terms of an AP? Sn equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. N by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Right? Here they are asking to find 20th term. N by 2, I mean 20 by 2 into 2. Our a value is 2 plus n minus 1 into d. N is 20 minus 1 and d is 2 here. So 2 1 ja, 2 10 ja, 10 into 2 2 ja 4, 20 minus 1, 90 into 2. So 10 into 4 plus 19 2 ja 38. So 10 into 42. So 42 into 10, that is 420. So sum of first 20 terms of an AP is how much? 420. So we have two formulas, children. The first formula, if we know the nth term, last term, the formula is n by 2 into a plus l. If you don't know last term, the formula is n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the sum of first n terms of an AP. So we have learned the topic about arithmetic progression. First term is a. For the formula for nth term is Tn equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. And also the general form of AP is a plus d, a plus 2d, a plus 3d and so on, a plus n minus 1 into d. Also we have discussed sum of first n terms of an AP, that is Sn is equal to n by 2 into a plus n and Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. I hope the concept of arithmetic progression is very clear to you. If you like, please hit the subscribe please hit subscribe and like it and share it. Thank you.